A Team Rocket, no Team Rocket set? Pokemon might be breaking some hearts with this next drop. Welcome back to the channel, friends and family. My name is Gary. I'm the Card Father, and it's a blistering cold day here in Columbus, Ohio. I wish you all the best, and I hope you're warm, safe, and happy wherever you are. But let's drop right into some of the news today. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe down below. It helps the algorithm know that you like what I'm doing, and we can continue to bring all the crazy cool noise from the Pokemon and collectible sphere back here to YouTube. So, all right, Team Rocket. Let's just start off by saying that this set has already hit the moon and back. Like, it's not even been out. It's not even been released. We don't even know what products are getting released in this set. But it is going to be SV10, so Scarlet and Violet 10. And we're already, people are already overhyped for this, right? People are going absolutely nuts, thinking that this is the Team Rocket set. Now, you have to remember, in the English versions, we get one set, okay? But in the Japanese versions, we get multiple sets that equal into one set for English. And so with that kind of going forward and understanding, Heatwave Arena is getting ready to pop here very soon in Japan. I think pre-orders are going up sometime in like late February, early March, right? And because those are getting ready to hit, that's the next go. And then we're going to see a couple of EX Battle decks hit Japan as well very soon, which I believe are the Stevens Metagross and the Marnie's Grimmsnarl. We're ready to see those sets and that product hit. But with that coming, that's going to lead into the English set for Team Rocket, which has been officially announced to be dropping on May 30th. It's the pre-release, or the release is May 30th. And so with that, there's some crazy conceptual things going on here, because you have to remember, Pokemon is notorious for taking Japanese sets, taking 2 or even 3 Japanese sets and combining them into one set for the English market. And that's great. I don't have a problem with that. But with Team Rocket being such a synonymous name and having some massive nostalgia, I don't know if this is Pokemon's way of curbing the heat that's already on top of the Pokemon market, or maybe it's just another method of like hype up and then all of a sudden, getting people crazy for the set. The challenge that we're facing here is that this is not going to hold a full Team Rocket. Like, this set will not be Team Rocket. This article from PokeBeach here actually gives us the name of the set, which is Destined Rivals. And we're going to see that it's going to be a combination of some different products in Japan being mashed together to equal the Destined Rivals set. And it's interesting because Pokemon decided not to name it Team Rocket or even put the name Rocket in the actual set name, which I think is a letdown for a lot of people, because we were anticipating like something dope. Like, I was anticipating something like Team Rocket Strikes Again, which would have been really cool. But you have to remember, the English sets of Team Rocket all pulled from one source material. So we had Team Rocket and then Team Rocket Returns. And because we had those two sets, those were all each one source material. That's not going to be the case when it comes over for this. So I think calling it Destined Rivals is definitely a good play on words, because you're alluding to the fact that there's a rivalry in the actual set, but not necessarily one that is strictly focused on Team Rocket. And I think this draws a couple of conclusions and questions at the same time. Like, one, is Pokemon doing this because of the hype right now, the booming, crazy hype around Pokemon? Like, obviously this was pre-planned. Like, they've probably known for over a year that this stuff is already coming down the line, right? They've already, went in and matched the names. They've already got their printers here in the United States being geared up to print all this stuff. There's all of these little pieces and parts that Pokemon puts together, from all the artworks to all of the naming, to, all the colors and how everything's going to look, and the foil printing and all that jazz. Like, they've already got all of this stuff pretty much ready to go. Excuse me. But in turn, it's crazy to think about this, because they already got it pretty much ready to go. but they're not taking it a step further by calling it Team Rocket. And I think that this, like I said, just draws a couple of conclusions. One, this is going to be a letdown for a lot of people. And that's okay, because maybe it'll take the heat off of Pokemon for a bit. Because this is going to be such a highly sought after set in the beginning, I think people are not going to want to have as much of this product, or they're not going to want to reach out, because honestly, there's only going to be a few cards that we know of right now. Okay, that we know of right now. Like, it's going to have Team Rocket's Mewtwo in it. I don't know if people are going to be super hyped up for a set that only has 3 or 4 Rocket cards. I think the cards are going to be cool, and I think they're going to definitely create some massive hype, and we'll definitely have 1 or 2 of those cards that will be standouts and breakouts for the set. But but this is also a regular set. Okay, so we're not seeing this becoming a this is not a half set. This is not a specialty set. This is a legitimate set. So that conclusion draws us to think that we're going to see ETBs, we're going to see booster boxes. Okay, we're going to see booster bundles. We're going to see at least 3-pack blisters, sleeve blisters. We're going to see maybe even 2-pack blisters. We're going to see the check lane blisters that have a coin of some sort. That would be cool if we had Rocket's Mewtwo as a coin. That would be pretty dope. But this means this is a full product release. And then there's the potential that we'll see some extra products come down the line for a bit, like some EX boxes. Maybe it's going to be Rocket's Mewtwo, Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX boxes, right? Maybe there's going to be a special collection box or a specialty product that we would get with this. So because this is a regular set release, all right, it's not a specialty set release, and it's releasing in May, we're now officially going to see that May is going to be the Team Rocket set, okay? So we're not seeing this happen sometime in September. I predicted a while back that potentially we would see a full Team Rocket specialty set in September, because Team Rocket would have been a specialty set. That would have been my call, and typically we would have seen September be that time frame for a specialty set. We saw it in 2023 with 151. We saw it in 2024 with Shrouded Fable. So it only makes sense that, again, we would see it in 2025 in September with Team Rocket or whatever it may be. So now that we know this, the question is what about the black and white set? So May comes through with Team Rocket. It's a potential. We could see that August, September timeframe be the black and white set, specialty set that everybody is also highly anticipating. So interesting things to think about when it comes to this. Maybe it's a good move for Pokemon not to put the word Rocket in the team set name, but maybe it's not, and who knows? There could be a high potential that we see some additional things. Time's only going to tell here. This is February. We are not too far away. We're literally 2 months, 3 months away from having these sets pop out and release. And if you're watching the Pokemon market, you got to be extremely, extremely conscious of what is happening with that. You got to remember, Terrestrial Festival was a huge hit in Japan, and then Prismatic was a huge hit in the States. So with that, we're seeing product releases come out the gambit, right? We're seeing them go everywhere. They're going to be all over the place. So you're seeing a myriad of things span a lot of time with those product releases. In fact, this is between January and May is one of the most highly concentrated product release schedules in Pokemon history, okay? We are seeing this being huge in the Pokemon space. So, my bank account for my business is getting nailed 2 or 3 times in a single month by distributors because of the fact that Pokemon is releasing products in a consistent wave, right? They're coming out in a wave. So be prepared, folks. We're in for a wild ride in 2025. It's going to be great. All right, listen. Again, like, comment, subscribe down below. It has been a pleasure. If you're not a member with us, become a member. It doesn't do you any good just sitting there. Become a member of the Card Father. We got some awesome things for you, and we appreciate you. And again, as always, you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength.